I think a lot of people get into podcasting. They're like, how can I be Joe Rogan? How can I get Joe Rogan numbers? And I share online a lot of like different marketing tactics and experiments to try out to, implement those. But I think the thing that people miss, and I teach a formula called the 3 Ps and the M&Ms. And the first P in the 3 Ps and the M&Ms is purpose. I think you shouldn't be starting a podcast at all if you don't know the purpose of the podcast. Yesterday, even I do weekly Clubhouse classes on podcasting. Yesterday, somebody said, I want to start a podcast. I don't know what about, but should I start it anyway? And I'm like, no, no, don't just start one for the sake of starting one. Like, decide, because here's why. One, you'll get discouraged because you don't know why you're even doing it. So I would imagine someone who's starting a podcast for the sake of starting a podcast, in their back of their mind, even subconsciously, is like, oh, this is a get rich quick thing, or this is something where I'll be famous overnight, or something unrealistic, right? So you don't know your expectations. If you don't know your purpose, you also don't know how to create value for the audience, and you don't know on the hard days when you don't feel like doing it, you won't do it because you don't have a why to show up for. And I particularly think that the secret magic trick of success and growth and all the things, the thing that everybody's like reading every book and listening to every podcast to find out, is something really boring and vanilla. It's consistency. Like, as long as you're consistent, you will win. But if you're not consistent, there's nothing for people to show up for,